Did you insist on it?
I insisted on making your mind up because we can't wait so long, you know.
Right.
And the famous doctor's name was Quattrocchi. 4 eyes.
4 eyes.
But he had 4 eyes, but he didn't see.
Did you have toxemia again?
No.
So that they didn't worry so much?
No, it had no toxemia, and I was healthy. So that's why he was insisting.
And then when did you get so worn down with rheumatoid fever?
Because then Granny went back from Washington, Granny went back to Caracas to stay with Uncle Ali and Kitty. And stayed there. And then when we were in Rome, I knew she was never happy with anybody else but me, you know.
Your mother?
Yeah. So we wrote to her.
How did you know that?
Because she wanted to be with me always, you know, because I was the youngest.
Yeah.
And she loved Ali, but she was happy living with me, you know. So we wrote to her. She wants to come, and she did want to come. And she had some kind of beginning of a kidney infection. So I was worried that Zazie wouldn't take care of her.
You think Rome was better for her?
Hmm?
Was Rome better for her health?
Well, she was okay when she came for a year.
How old was I when she came?
She came just in time for your birth.
Oh, so she was there.
Wait a second, no, you were born in
July.
July. No, I think you were already born. She came later, but anyway, you were a baby.
And how long did she live with you?
And then she lived with us. She was healthy for 1 year. And after 1 year, she wanted to go back to Caracas to see Ali. And Alex, she had enough money to pay a ticket. No, Ali sent her. And we were arranging a passport because her passport, Venezuelan passport, was finishing. And we arranged for her a German passport so she could travel.
Oh.
And through Prince Frederick of Saxenburg, he helped in that because he was a cousin of the Empress. You know?
Okay.
Anyway, she got this passport and was happy. She thought she would be able to go back and come back.
How old was she?
She was born in 88.
So when she came to Italy, how old was she?
No, 75 or 70 something.
So then she stayed and she was sick?
Then she was still all right. We went to the beach every year.
Which beach?
Different beaches.
In Italy?
Yeah, one beach was by Naples, Serafo. That's where you learn to walk in the sand and have pictures, you know, you love to. It was a beautiful beach. We called the beach archaeological beach because in the water you could see pillars of an old palazzo, supposedly of Nero, one of the emperors.
Did you see that?
Yeah, we could see that. And there were caves, and in one of the caves he found a beautiful statue of Venus.
That wasn't Capri, though.
No, but it was
Capri.
halfway to Naples. By a town called Serafo.
The one thing I always remember
the cave
is ducking down in that cave.
You really remember. You have a good memory.
Yeah, so
because
scary.
Because you were very small.
Because it was so scary.
It was scary. It was turquoise color.
And we had our dog with us.
I'm not sure we did. We might have. But the thing was that we were in this boat and the waves were big. And we couldn't get into the entrance of the cave.
Without ducking.
Because the waves would cover the entrance. So we had to wait for the wave to go back. And then those Italian inventors had invented a kind of a pulley.
Really?
So they would grab the pulley when the wave went back. Instead of going back with the wave, they would grab the pulley and pull themselves quickly into the cave.
No wonder it was terrifying.
Terrifying. And
Were they in the boat with you?
Yeah, you were in the boat. And
Was the guide in the boat?
Yeah, it was a small boat. And then they were so worried that the wave will take you away. It will go, you know. So I was covering you, laying kind of over you, and Dad was laying over Joanie, like this with his hands, and you were here under his stomach.
I think I was 3 years old.
Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And they pulled us into the cave. The cave it was peaceful, and it had this weird color of turquoise.
It was light in there?
Yeah, there is light from some kind of inner, from underneath, or I don't know. Very weird color of water.
Was that the only time you went there?
That was the only time I went to the cave of Capri. And to get there, we took an aliscafi. Aliscafi are those boats which fly over water, like on wings.
Oh, it's an island?
The island, it's like rocks.
Oh.
You have sticking out, and you have to go from the sea to it. There's no other entrance. I remember I was pretty feeling seasick on this aliscafi because it was floating over the waves, and going whooms, and the stomach would always move with it. But anyway, suddenly in the middle of the cave, when we were, Joanie started screeching with a, she had a big voice. She would start, ah! There was no way I could stop her. She was so scared. You were just no calm. And she suddenly was terribly scared.
Inside?
And inside. And her shriek was echoed from all sides of the cave,
Were there any other people in there?
Yeah, there were a few, not many, because it was in the fall.
How do you get out? The same way?
The same way. We had to wait for the wave to go out.
Oh my God.
And then with the going out wave,
they pull you.
The boats would go out. No, they didn't have to pull because they just wait for the wave to...
And the wave pulls you out.
The wave pulls you out.
It's like suction.
Yeah, and then when you are out in the sea, that's when they scream.
I wonder how many tourists they lost.
How many they lost, I wonder. The Italians are inventors.
Yeah.
And then the boat was parked in the sea. We couldn't come close enough. We had to come with a small boat from the big boat.
How exciting.
It was very exciting, I didn't like it. It was too scary.
Yeah.
Well, in Rome, the first few months wasn't so good because I didn't speak Italian. Although I met Mario and O'Donnell were very amiable.
Stop her.
And they spoke French.
She's digging a screen.
Mario spoke French, not English. So I would go and speak French to her and to her mother. And they would invite me and were amiable, trying to make me feel better. And so I had somebody to, I didn't know them really, and just once in a while.
It's a little too noisy now.